A new report says around 1 million people have fled Ukraine since the fighting began, and Catholic groups are among those trying to help the refugees. Caritas has launched an emergency appeal for help. It is seeking funds to aid around 13,000 people who are trying to flee the violence. Joining us now from Ukraine is Tetiana Stawnychy, president of Caritas Ukraine. Tetiana, thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it. Would you mind giving us an update on the situation in Ukraine right now, and also tell us, how you're doing and your coworkers as well?
I'm so proud of the way that our organization has been responding immediately to the crisis. But staff are still trickling in from other locations. We did some relocations. And now we had an emergency immediate response ready when it started. And so we started working on that immediately. And now we're slowing down a little bit, regrouping, and seeing what it is that we should do next.
And in what ways is Caritas able to help those that are affected by all of this violence?
So the thing that we were preparing for, hypothetically, should something happen, we realized that there would be a mass movement of people. So we were preparing for internally displaced persons moving across the country. We had done some pre-planning, and we were ready to put that in place as soon as something started. So we've had welcome centers through different local centers throughout the country. So they receive people who are on the move, who are shifting towards the border. We're providing hot meals, hot tea, a warm place to warm up, some place where they can sleep overnight that's dry. And most of these people are in transit, so they're not staying. At least that's how it's been up until now in the first wave of people fleeing. You probably know that close to 1 million people have already crossed the border. We were also helping, so in addition to these centers throughout Ukraine, helping people as they're in transit, we've also been working at the borders. There was a big surge of especially women and children trying to cross the border on foot, which was creating problems. So we set up tents and also provided food, hot tea, and then also opportunities for people to get warmed up.
Yeah, it's such a tragic situation what's happening right now. Before we let you go, I know that you recently said when the violence ends, things in Ukraine may not go back to normal. What are your fears for the country once everything is over?
I think what's been amazing, in the last 8 days is, of course, there's a shock. You can see that sometimes people are still shocked, and there's a big tension in the country. But at the same time, we're seeing a huge solidarity and outpouring of people helping one another. And I think that it's like a hidden gift in all of this. And I think that that's the piece that's going to help to restore and rebuild when the war ends.
Well, Tetiana, please know that we're all praying for you and praying for everyone in Ukraine, and wishing you all well. So thank you so much for your time today, and God bless you.
Okay, thank you.